I'm back. Good evening, my lovelies. This Miss Jacob coming straight from that Pakistan. Listen, I hope all is well. I hope all is well this evening, right? I got a little something for y'all, right? The name of this video is called How Long Should You Subject Yourself to Being Boo Boo the Food? Man, listen, we're gonna dive into this right here because this is crazy. It seems like nobody has no common sense. Like, where is people's critical thinking skills? Like, what happened to common sense? I mean, I'm not trying to say my common sense is supposed to be somebody else's common sense, but come on, like, we was all blessed with a brain. Why nobody ain't like using a brain? Like, where's the common sense? Where? I mean, this is just ridiculous. I see why artificial intelligence is taking over. I see why. It's like, what the hell is a human good for? You can't think for yourself. You can't do nothing for yourself. Just nothing. Just nothing. No type of common sense. No type of just nothing. Just nothing. Just plain old nothing. Yo, but let me check this out, right? I was watching this female, right? And she said that she was going to do a review on some food that she ordered online, and she said that they ripped her off of her money. And I'm just sitting here like, and she said it wasn't the first time that they did this. It's just crazy as hell because first of all, shopping online now is not the way that it used to be. Like, shopping online back then was different because you always had a store. Whereas though if you missing something or something is damaged, you can always bring it back to the store and exchange the item. But nowadays it's not like that. Nowadays it's 100% online shopping. So when you shopping online, you don't know what you're getting. You just don't. You don't know what you're getting. And half of the time, people done bought stuff and ordered stuff online, and they never even gotten their stuff, which means they was beat out of money, like literally beat out of money. And it's crazy because if this place, this company, shortchanged you, it beat you out of your money. Why you keep going? Why you keep shopping? Or why you keep going online shopping for them or shopping with them? Or why just keep shopping online? Period. Like, common sense should tell you if you can't see what you're buying, then you don't need it. You don't need it. If you can't physically go to the store and see what you're buying and see the quality and everything that you're paying for, then you don't need it. Like, I don't understand. Like, certain things is just common sense. But nonetheless, you can't nobody determine if you order something online, their goal is to sell you the product. Their goal is not to, their job is not to accommodate what you consider as quality. No. What they consider as quality or quantity is not the same as what you may consider it as. But they overall, their goal is to sell the product, not accommodate your own personal needs. If it's all like that, then guess what? Don't shop online. Just don't shop online. The last time I shopped online and my item was messed up, it was a store to where as though I took it back and I got an exchange. You can't do that no more. You just can't. It's backlog and all kinds of stuff, and they still using COVID-19 as an excuse. So you're never going to get accommodated for what you pay for. And another thing is this: you pay more, but you get less. That's the name of the game. Okay, and now with all this stuff, there's a drought going on and inflation, and it's just a lot of stuff that's just going on. You'd be better off using cash because each and every time you use your card, see, every item is accounted for. Every item is accounted for, okay? Anything that has a barcode can be scanned, and anything that can be scanned is traced. And they do inventory. So they know how many items that they had in stock, how many items were sold, how many items did you purchase, and the whole 9 yards right on your card. They got all your information. You just better off just using cash. Physically go to the store and buy your items and just stop shopping online because you're never going to be accommodated ever. and you don't even know what you're getting. You don't even know if the food expiration date on the food unexpired or near the expiration. You don't know what you're getting when you're buying it offline. And there's no store to where as though you can take the stuff back. So you beat out of money right there. It's an easy way to beat people out of money. But these people just stupid. They don't have no common sense. Another incident, another incident, right? It's this female. She just posted this video today, and I guess she didn't like my response. They never like my response. So anyway, she had posted this video today about her about Chase Bank, and mind you, Chase Bank is not no punk ass mom and pop's bank. Like that's like a corporate bank. Like that's up there with TD banks and all of them. You know what I'm saying? So she had posted a video and she tried to make it seem like they was ripping her off of her money. It was a money order. Somebody had wrote her a money order and deposited into her account. And it's been like a couple days or whatever. And she wanted to know why it ain't clear yet and all this extra buffoonery that was going on. So she recorded the conversation. It was like, well, 1 minute, 70 seconds or 50 seconds or whatever. The conversation was between her and the bank teller. And within that brief, short period of time, it was like so much to unpack, right? Because the bank teller was saying how it didn't clear yet and it's up to Chase and all this other stuff. And she was like, but that's $775 and all this other stuff. And she was like, well, the person couldn't deposit it into her account. They couldn't deposit it in cash into her account. So they did with the money order. They wrote out the money order and put the money order in her account. And I'm just sitting up here saying to myself, how the hell, if the person couldn't put the cash in your account, how the hell did he put the money order in your account? Like, you know how much it costs to even get a money order for that amount? He would have been better off, or the person would have been better off just giving her the money in her hand. That's number one. Number two, a money order is like a check. That's just common sense. That's common sense. A money order is like a check. That's number one. Number two, you got to have sufficient funds to even cash that money order. So although he spent that $700 and something, she still has to have money in that account to cash the money order. That's number two. And above it all, checks, money orders have numbers to them, okay? Which means they have traceable numbers to them, okay? That's what the hell that was. So if it took a long period of time, maybe the person wrote her out a bad money order. Maybe. Because the whole story didn't even sound right. It sounded fishy. It really, really seriously did. It sounded fishy. He would have been better off just giving her the money in her hand. That's just it. Or she could have took the money order to the check cashing place and cashed the money order at the check cashing place. She could have did that too. She ain't had to go to the bank. Keep telling you, people when they common sense and they critical thinking skills. Then when you point this stuff out to them, you know, they look at you like they look at me like I'm crazy. Like, no, like I just don't go along with monkey see, monkey do. I just don't agree. I don't care if I'm your friend or not. If you're wrong, you're wrong. If the story don't sound right, it just don't sound right. I'm going to call you out on it. That's just it. You accuse these people of trying to rob you for your money when all you had to do was take the damn money order to the check cashing place and cash it at the check cashing place. You could have got your money. Or he could have just gave you the money, the cash in your hand. Because when you're doing business, listen, I don't care what kind of business you're doing. If you're selling your coochie, selling t-shirts, CDs, DVDs, or whatever, cash money. You ain't got no cash, we ain't got no business. I ain't trying to hear, oh, I got $50 now and I give you $20 in cash app. No, we ain't trying to do all that. Cut the middleman out. We don't do the middleman. You got the cash, you got business. You ain't got no cash, we ain't got no business. That's just it. All that extra stuff is goofy. It's goofy. But my thing is this. How long can you subject yourself to being boo-boo the food? How long? Common sense should tell you. And once you give a bank your money, it's no longer your money, it's their money. They controlling the whole thing. They controlling the whole narrative. People are goofy. Goofy, goofy, goofy. It's no common sense. None whatsoever. And you know what? I thought I had a little bit of faith in humans. At one point in time I did. I didn't think that we was just this far gone. We far gone. It's too late for me. It's too late for us. But anyway, I just want y'all, you need to start asking yourself some questions, right? You need to start asking yourself, is this worth the headache? Is this worth the aggravation? Ask yourself these questions. Start asking yourself some questions. Okay? You might want this, but do you need it? Start asking yourself some questions. How long can you subject yourself to being boo-boo the food? How long? You still don't see what's going on right now? See the gas prices? Oh my goodness. And it seems like each and every time they come and fill up the pipe with fuel, the price goes up. There's some stuff going on out here. Y'all think it's normal, but it's not. But anywho, I'm about to be off this. Just a little something, something, something on my mind. Common sense, man. Just common sense. Okay? If that way ain't working for you, common sense should tell you maybe you just need to find another route. Maybe you just need to hang that up and find another route because that's not working for you. If you shopping online and you're not getting what you deserve, common sense should tell you stop shopping online and physically go to the store and buy your items. If you can't physically go to the store and buy your items, it ain't worth you having. And they got your information and they keeping tabs on how much you spend. And if they really want to, once they enforce martial law, guess what? You're hoarding. You're hoarding. That's why it pays to use cash. But anywho, I'm about to be off this. Y'all stay up. This Miss Jacob coming from that Spiker Star.